Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double team. Guys who are open for shots.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Morris is out there with Will Barton, and it's Green in at the 3. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Gordon. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Now here's Drummond. KD passes to Brown. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Brown's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nets. Knocked away. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Irving kicks to Drummond. Pass to Durant. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Just one smooth, elongated motion. Durant is just a machine and so repeatable on his delivery.
Now, here's Jokic. Last game with 30 points. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. You can't give away possessions like that.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
To the inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
There's the lob to Aldridge. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, you have to keep check on Aldridge. Otherwise, with his length and timing, it's impossible to stop that kind of play.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. 6-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Irving against Morris. Irving dishes to Aldridge. It's Curry outside. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now, here is Irving. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. It's stolen by Morris. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Green leading the charge. Another shot. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there. Collects the offensive rebound. Very alert and cleans up the mess.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Barton. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. And it's Green missing. Now Johnson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And the pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. Going inside. And Morris throws it down.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
And good that time.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Jokic. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. Griffin passes to Mills. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dragic. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Mills, three-pointer. Green with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 7. Thomas with the block. And they get it back. Poked away. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's stolen by Green. Outside Gordon. Morris looking over the floor. Mills with the steal. He kicks it to Johnson. The three. Griffin trying to get open. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's Jokic top of the key. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Both teams will make substitutions. Green finds Green. Campazzo. And again, Denver no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Dragic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And stolen by Cousins. Outside, Green. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped. Mills with the steal. And Dragic has it in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here is Forbes, covered by Mills. Pass to Cousins. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And again, Denver no good. And the Nets with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Green against Dragic. Pass to Claxton. Over Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Dragic has got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led
the hustle work, every day.
Did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Going to the bench early. They obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Green is out there with Green, and it's Campazzo in at the 1 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David thanks. They are for real. Drops in the tray.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
And Curry, here we go. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
What hustle from Kyrie on defense, outworking the shooter and getting the block.
That bucket in no time at all. Collins got his first points of the game.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Changes for Brooklyn. Marcus Aldridge. Just checked in for Drummond. Johnson comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Durant subbed in for Brown. Martin surveying the floor. Now the pass to Najee. To halt the run, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Count that bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And again, Denver no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Curry with the bounce pass. Passes it to Aldridge. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Morris. Here's the drive. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Irving from long range. And the Nets, another three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Gordon. Kept alive. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Inside. And it's Jokic in the corner. 2 on the clock. And that one hits back iron.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Durant dishes to Aldridge. And the jam by Aldridge.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. There's a minute left here in the second. And it's Jokic in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving passes to Aldridge. And stolen by Barton. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Pass to Najee. Kicks it to Gordon. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So both teams making some changes here.
For the Nuggets.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. The Nuggets with another miss. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. From deep. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Bruce Brown.
And so it's Brooklyn going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. They could do nothing wrong in the first quarter, ending with a 14-point lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half? And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and Nicole.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Thomas. Griffin is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Mills in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Drummond with it. Now defended by Jokic. Drummond in the post. He's against Jokic. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Morris. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jokic kicks to Morris. There's the 3. Dives for it. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond.
Nicholas Claxton.
It's the Nets now. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. It's stolen by Dragic. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. There's Brown with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Brown's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nets. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Jokic has gone 3 for 7 tonight. Takes the 13-footer. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Morris with the ball. Poke loose. Jokic kicks to Morris. Jokic against Dragic. Here's Claxton. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Morris finds Barton. Left side, Gordon. Goes back up. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is, look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Forbes checked in. Clock at 4. From deep, Green. Not going to go that time. Here's Claxton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Irving's checked in for the Nets. The Nuggets also changing it up. Najee's checked in. And it's Green in for Gordon. Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Basketball.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving got a hand on it. Forbes inside the line, and another miss by Denver.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off him.
Having about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
There's the triple. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Campazzo's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Tipped away. Irving dishes to KD. Shot left block. Again, the Nets for 2.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Guarded by Curry. Here's Green. Green breaking loose. And nothing is falling for him right now. It's Curry outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And a new group in for the Nets. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And Denver with a change here too. Cousins is checked in. Here's Brown. He kicks to Drummond. Mills passes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson can't get it to go. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mills dishes to Drummond. Johnson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Next, timeout.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timeout called the Nets. Brent, is someone with on-court and front office experience, just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And Denver will start the 4th quarter with JaMychal Green is out there with Reed. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. There's the pass to Green. And the 3 off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Curry. Makes it off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins. Has got it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Curry at the elbow. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Into the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon, Austin Rivers.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Denver. Passes it to Reed.